Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I apologize I didn't really get ready for you today, but priorities. I got stuff to do. And I forgot to film an intro for a workout I did last week and some vlogging I did. So I just wanted to say hi. You're about to watch one of the best leg days I've had in a very long time. And I highly recommend giving some of them a try. I'm going to do a commentary and explain kind of what I'm doing a little bit, give you all tips and stuff for form. And I was sore for probably 4 days after this workout, and it was the best feeling ever. I went heavy on pretty much everything. I don't usually go super heavy on, I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna do it in the commentary because then it just won't make sense if I do it right now. So thank you for joining me and enjoy. Okay, to start off this workout, we are going to do a 1 1/4 squat. I got this from Whitney Simmons. If you don't already follow her, you need to. I'll put her handle in just a second. So for these, we're gonna go down all the way as low as you can. And then we're gonna come back up, not quite to the top, but just below, so the legs are still under tension. So down, back up, back to parallel, and then up again. So we're gonna go all the way down, up almost to the top, parallel, and then back up and squeeze your glutes. These are not a joke. I can only do 5 reps and then I am like dead and gotta put the bar back. So be careful. Do not go as heavy as I did just because you want to challenge yourself. Start light. I always start light with all of my workouts to warm up, and then I'll gradually add weight each set. So the next exercise, pause squats. I'm using the same weight here. We're gonna go all the way down as low as you can, hold it for 3 or 4 seconds, and then back up. This takes away that momentum you have for a regular back squat, so it makes it harder to get up. So you won't be able to do as much weight or as many reps as you would with a regular back squat. So start light and increase the weight. Don't be stupid. Hurt yourself, and I'm gonna get in trouble somehow. Okay, next we have pulsing lunge. Put one leg back and pulse up and down. Make sure your knees are no further than your toes. Really push through your heel to activate your glutes. That's so important for me. That's one of the reasons I wear flat shoes, is so I can get that glute activation on leg day. These are killer. Your quads will be on fire, I swear. Curtsy lunge. So we're going to do a regular lunge, but you're going to go back and out instead of straight back like you would in a regular lunge. These will work the outside of the glute and leg, thigh, leg, whatever, and make sure you're also pushing through your heel and that front foot to get that glute activation. Go slow. These take a lot of balance. I am only adding my weight onto this video for those with experience to reference. If you are a beginner and are not sure what weight to do, please do not do what I do. Start light and gradually add weight when you are no longer being challenged enough with the exercise. Wide to narrow jump squat. So these are killer. I did not add any weight to these because my legs were already dead at this point. So I just did the weight that was the bar, which was 25 pounds. And keep your legs out and start with a narrow squat, jump out to wide. And when you're doing wide, make sure your feet are pointed outwards. For the next exercise, we are doing bent leg cable kickbacks. You can do straight leg kickbacks as well, but I prefer these because I feel it more in my glutes. Bring your knee up almost towards your chest at the bottom of the exercise, and then kick your leg straight back. Make sure your toes are pointed down the whole time and are not going out or in or anything like that. Then you will switch legs and do the same amount of reps each leg. I used to go super heavy on these, but I found that it's not really necessary. I still feel that glute activation with a lighter weight. and it's a little bit easier on my back to go lighter. So I just really focus on that mind muscle connection and driving through my glute. Cable hip abductors. So these will work that outer glute and thigh area as well. I stay pretty light on these. I don't need a lot. I prefer these seated, but every once in a while I like to do them standing as well, just to switch it up. And some people don't have the seated machine, so just make sure that planted foot stays planted, and you just kick directly out to the side and bring it back down. And last but not least, one of my absolute favorites, I don't know why I did these last, I think I was waiting for the machine to open up. Single leg hip thrusts on the leg extension machine. People always look at me weird, but I love it. The freaking bar on my pelvis just does not work for me very well, so this padded piece is awesome. So comfortable, except make sure you don't have to go pee or else it will squish your bladder. So for these, drive up with the hips. Make sure your upper body is staying straight the whole time. You're not bending your lower back or curving it and then thrusting up. And at the top, I try to hold it for at least a couple seconds, but this was the last exercise in my workout and it was not happening. Try to hold it for a couple seconds at the top and really just contract that muscle with every rep. These are killer, if you couldn't tell by my face. I just left, I haven't really left, I'm still in the parking lot, but I just had probably one of the best leg days in forever. I am now going to get some breakfast sandwiches for my dad and I, and then we're just gonna hang out. Then we're gonna go get lunch, and then we're gonna go to the shooting range. And it's gonna be a good day, except for the fact that it is like freezing rain outside, and everything was like straight ice this morning when I came to the gym. I almost ate shit when I got out of the car, like so bad. If you are in East Lansing, highly recommend checking out Red Cedar Cafe if you ever need a quick breakfast. They have some really good breakfast sandwiches and they are my go-to after a workout. I get 4 breakfast sandwiches, 1 with bacon and then 3 with ham.
Got 4 breakfast sandwiches, 1 with bacon, 3 with ham. Anything else? 1777.
Hi guys, I am on my way to get my eyebrows touched up, microbladed, whatever. Again, I go to the Standard in Old Town. I don't know why I just said the 2 like that. But anyway, so I go to the Standard in Old Town in Lansing, and I go to Lindsay. She might be the only one there that does it. Not sure. But I really liked how they turned out, but I think mine faded a little bit more than I wanted the first time. Like, they were super dark at first, and I have before and after pictures I'll show you. They were super dark at first, and then they kind of faded to my natural brow color, which is good. That's what I wanted. But I think looking now, I might want to go a little bit darker, just because when I wear like makeup and stuff, I want my eyebrows to be darker because my natural brow color is kind of light. And I got it is basically just because I hate having to draw on my eyebrows. I have eyebrows, so it's not like, I just don't like having to shape them and stuff like that. I guess I'll give you the before. Focus. There we go. You can kind of see the difference between the microblading and then my hair right there. This side, my eyebrows are like really uneven. This side was like grows shorter, like it doesn't grow up top like this side does. Who knows? My freaking body's weird. Whatever, so here's the before. Oh, my eyebrows look so good. The sewing cream. Hi guys, this is Lindsay. Hello. My microblade, what are you? Eyebrow artist? Whiz. She is doing my microblading again. And what is microblading?
Microblading is like a semi-permanent form of hair-like strokes. So compared to tattooing, it's a more natural look.
Cool. I love mine very much. We are at the Standard. I'll put her Instagram name right here or over here or somewhere on here. So last time I told you guys that mine faded kind of a lot. It is like my exact color for like it's the exact same color as like my hair, like my eyebrow hair. You know what I mean? Yep. But I feel like I want it like maybe darker.
Yeah, we can do that.
And then would it look weird though if it's not the same color as my eyebrow hair?
Yeah, it's gonna give like a shadowy effect if we don't kind of match your hair.
Right.
We can go just slightly darker though, and you won't really notice.
Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna do that. So I will show you the after. This is so gorgeous. All right. I'll show you guys the after. So here is the after. Hopefully you can see. Let's get some good lighting in here. Super natural like strokes. I love them. And like the color is like perfectly like, obviously my hair is more like ashy brown, my natural hair. It's like a sandy blonde, ashy brown, whatever you want to call it. So I feel like this color matches perfectly. Obviously it's probably gonna fade again, but I think with this session and the last session together, I think they'll look pretty good. So I obviously went to the Standard. I paid $350 for my first session, and then the second session, the perfecting session, is included in the first cost, which is really nice and I think extremely affordable for the quality of the service. And I read like a blog before I even got my first session that a girl paid like $1,200, and like obviously California that's more expensive, but that is crazy. So I'm glad I found someone that's affordable and does a really good job. And if you don't like how they look, don't get them, because that wouldn't make sense now, would it? My first session was 6 weeks ago, and then she recommended coming back in about 6 weeks for the next session. And I think they healed, after the first session, they healed within like a week or two, I want to say. The only uncomfortable part was when they were healing and like they scab off, they do scab off. You're not supposed to like pull them off or anything like that, or like itch them off, because then it'll come off and they'll fade a lot more and stuff like that. You're supposed to just like let them naturally fall off, which was hard, but they're so itchy obviously because they're healing and you're not supposed to scratch. So I had to like pat my eyebrows, so I felt like I had like a little eyebrow weave or something, I don't know. But they itched so bad for 2 days. I was dying. Oh my god, it was so bad. But I got through it, I survived. And the way I take care of them is, so I will just put a little bit of antibacterial soap on my finger, and I'll just like go like this and run it across the eyebrow, and then this one, more soap, and then this one, and then I'll get a drop of water on my finger and then rinse, kind of like rinse it off, wipe off the soap. And then she gave me a little bit of balm, a little container of it that I still have some, so I'm gonna use that, and then you just go over it again with the balm to moisturize and stuff like that, especially in the winter. It is so freaking dry out. So I hope this helped you guys if you guys were thinking about getting yours done. I think it is totally worth it, especially for me. I'm constantly like working out and sweating my eyebrows off, and it's just nice to not have to worry about it. So that's all I gotta say at the moment. For my dad's, just laundry, because we have freaking coin operated machines at my apartment here, and it's like $10 for 2 loads. Not doing that. Luckily I have my dad living nearby. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, and if you didn't, go ahead and give it a thumbs down and just be a party pooper, whatever. And be sure to subscribe so you'll be notified every time I post a video, because I know you can't get enough of me. Just contagious, I know.